Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. It is Karen here with you today. Today I am going to share with you a page in my little Dilutions journal, and I'm going to start off by doing some collage. So I have some random bits of book paper and music paper here that I'm just sticking in. I've ripped it up, plonking it in, gluing it down, all good. So I'm actually using a matte medium. So matte medium is excellent for collage. So how you use it is you put it underneath your collage piece and you also put it over the top. So it actually seals in the collage piece, protecting it from whatever else you might want to add in over the top. So yeah, so now I've got a piece of leftover Scrap FX rice paper that I had floating around on my desk, so I'm sticking that in as well. So as you can see, I've got a few little gaps there, but I'm not too worried. I'm putting some of the rice paper in those little gaps because I kind of ran out of my old book paper and I couldn't be bothered to go and find some more. Anyway, so yeah, all good. So now I've got out my Art by Marlene watercolours. I haven't used these ones for a little while, and I decided that today I would break them out. So I've got the original two sets there, and I've got one of the funky new ones, which is the Brighter Than Brights, like the fluoro colours. So yeah, I want to use that today. So all that I'm doing is just with a watercolour brush and just splotching around the colour here, there and everywhere. And as you can see, the fluoros really do brighten it up. Like the orange, that was a little bit too orange, but it's okay, it's all good. Now the other thing that I've got just brand spanking new are the new Dilutions shimmer paints, and oh my goodness, they are so nice. So I'm starting off with the Calypso Teal and a Art by Marlene stencil. It's one of the new ones that has come out, and I've just put a little bit of paint on an old a makeup sponge, like a $2 special, and I'm just pouncing that through my stencil to disperse the paint evenly. So the thing with a stencil and a sponge is that you don't want to have too much paint on your sponge. It took me a long time to get the right ratio, because what happens is if you've got too much is that the paint will ooze out underneath the stencil and make it all messy. Ugh. So now I have some Art by Marlene stamps. I had a couple of the little ones that I got out of the advent calendar and a big mandala one. So I've stamped that around. Now I've pulled out some of the new Art by Marlene die cuts, and my poor little girl, had a bit of a broken leg, so I had to glue it back on. Anyway, you can't tell, so it's all good. So I've got a little birdie, and I've ripped out a few flowers as well and stuck them down. Now, before I stick on my quote, and because my background is so busy, I really need to bring out these die cuts. So I'm doing that by using a Stabilo oil pencil and a little bit of water. So you can see me activating that Stabilo oil pencil now, just with some ordinary water on a paintbrush. And what that does is it pushes that bit of background behind where those die cuts are and brings them up forward. So yeah, that works a treat. So now I've got out a Posca pen, and I'm just going to draw some stems on my flowers. So they're just really simple sideway eights, some of them, my standard leaf shape, and some of the other ones are a little bit longer and different. So I mixed it up a little bit today. So one of the last things I'm going to do is put on my quote, and my quote says, "Your imagination is a weapon of mass destruction against everyday reality." That's so cool. So now that I've got my paint dry there on my leaves, I've got a white Uniball pen, and just scribbling in some leaves outlines, doing a few little crosses, a little bit of mark making, and I'm also going to grab out my Liquitex liquid acrylic ink in white. And now, you know, my little girl in the chair's in a snowstorm. Whatever, she looks cute. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys are too. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I have inspired you to get some Art by Marlene goodies out and have a play. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.